Well, good evening, everyone, on December 10th. Hello again, Steve and Janine and David. And so I'm going to just have us go ahead and jump right in. And as people come in, we'll just include them and welcome them. So get yourself in a settled space. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes. Obviously, if you're driving, don't close your eyes. And we're just going to start taking nice and even breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Notice what it feels like when you do that gentle breath. Where does it go? Where does it fill? Let's have that breath go down to the base of our spine, our collective spine, the royal spine, actually your own spine. And from there, we're going to have our breath go down to the soles of our feet. And imagine as you are having your breaths that you're breathing in from the soles of your feet, energy that comes up from the center of the earth. Let's have it be warm today. Let's have some molten, warm gold. Have that come up your legs with your breath. And as it does, it starts to coat your bones. It starts to go in through the marrow. And you can put some extra ones on your cold little toes and feet if you happen to be sticking them places that were cold. Wiggle your toes in there. Let's bring some more of that gold up to your kneecaps. Just take a moment and let that gold collect there so you can feel all that your kneecap does to help protect your knee. Let's go ahead and bring some more gold up to your thighs. Feel that femur bone, largest bone in your body. Have it coat on the outside and then coat the marrow on the inside. And have it come up to your hips and go to your pelvic bone. And coat your pelvic bone. We're just going to go ahead and follow that beautiful earth gold and have it go up every vertebrae. It goes up, just continues up. And get to the part where your ribs start to branch out. And let that gold go ahead and coat your ribs. And then have that gold go up to your neck, go to your shoulders, your shoulder blades, and your arms, your upper arm, your lower arm, those two bones, and all the bones in your hands, down to your fingertips. Let's bring some more of that gold and bring that up. Have it come your neck and your jawbone. And then just notice it coating all your teeth and that joint. It then connects through your skull and all the different little plates and all the places where it fuses together. Good. Now take a breath in of that gold and expand the bones in your body so that your bones are expanding with that breath. And now you're going to go ahead and exhale and have that exhale squish whatever is needed to be out of your bones, every single bone in your body. And with that exhale, send down through the base of your spine that gold energy, and it'll take with it that which does not serve you. That gold just flow out like the river and have it flow up your legs, just the same with the next breath. Expand that grounding as it comes out of your tailbone. So you are the top part of your own mountain. You are the top little bit of the snow cap of your grounding mountain. Let that mountain just reveal itself to you. And it goes down and down and down into the earth. And as you're breathing in the earth energy of the molten gold, and it goes across your hips, and you're going to just watch it coat mountain. So that you're settling deep in yourself. And once that mountain settles down to the center of the earth, you're going to go ahead and just have that be the intended circuit so that you're bringing earth energy up with your breath. And exhaling out and having that gold go through your entire body, exhaling with your bones. But let's go ahead and bring some of that molten gold up to your heart, and we're going to have all the organs get some of that delicious gold. Delicious. I'm going to go ahead and coat your heart with gold. Go ahead and coat your lungs, just and be completely surrounded. Let's go to your liver, which is just right there next to your stomach. Include your stomach. Good. Let's have gold also go down, well, go up to your tongue. Let's go ahead and coat your mouth with gold. Let's go ahead and have your brain be covered and coated in gold. It's going to be like a gold being inside of your skin. So much that when you have the organs all set, then you're going to start sweating out gold through your skin being the largest organ in your body. Let's go ahead and add some gold to your pancreas and your gallbladder, your spleen. You don't need to know where they are, but your spirit does. The very back of your lower back, if there's an ache there, go ahead and coat those kidneys that look like kidney beans. Interesting that it's called kidney beans. They're like kidneys. And imagine just on the very top, like they're wearing a little French beret, a French beanie, are your adrenals. Let's go ahead and add some gold to that. So that in some cases, shriveled up raisin of an adrenal gland can start to plump up and rehydrate with gold, comforting you. Let's go ahead and go to the spleen, to the left side, and we're going to just have this, your spleen being the source of so much blood in your body. Let's just go ahead and coat every cell that comes out of that little factory, just like every cell inside of your bone marrow. And then the blood flow down to the little tiny capillaries on a cellular level. Just put a bubble of gold. 45 seconds for it to go all the way around. Let's put a lot of that gold love. Or add that to your lungs and to your heart area. And if you want, you can put your hand to your heart. And just notice that as you breathe in, there's some expansion. Go ahead and put your other hand down to your solar plexus. Just, or if you want, you can actually put it lower, right next to your belly button, which is your second chakra, so you have a healthy relationship with yourself. You're just breathing in that earth energy of your legs. Your bones are breathing. And you're exhaling out that which is for your highest good in the present moment to release with ease and grace. Good. If you want to just, we can end the meditation just here. I want you to observe is that when you're doing this and you're using gold from the earth, you can also do it with mud, which is soil. So let's do that. Let's see how that feels. Just invite like a huge, delicious chocolate mud up your legs, coating the inside and the outside, kind of taking the place of where the gold was, going to your pelvic bone, up to your spine, going up to your ribs, your shoulder blades, out your arms, to your little fingertips, to the edges and all the bones that are included, and have that go up your neck. Make sure we include the thyroid, which is just kind of hanging a floating bone. Didn't want you to feel excluded. It's like a butterfly there in your throat. And then even the bones in your ears, the tiniest bones in your body. And then go ahead and bring some mud up to the top of your head, coating your skull. And we're going to just go ahead and put you in a beautiful cylinder of mud, as if it's a coffee press. We're going to just go ahead and do a French press of coffee brown, pressing down that which does not serve you, starting from the top of your aura. And with whatever pace that you feel comfortable, you're going to just ground down to brown. Your neck, your shoulders, and your torso and your heart, everything nice to ground. Anywhere where you feel tension, that's okay. If you feel like it's right to release, you can. Just do that French press down your hips and down your legs, and let that French press also just fall down and flow down. You're grounding. This is really good for when you want to go to sleep. You can brown, run brown. That brown, then come up your legs in a nice, delicious circuit. I'm going to just expand your grounding so it's wider and wider and wider, like a flower pot that's wider, so you can grow and integrate and allow with ease and grace for your highest good in this present moment. That actually feels really good to me with the brown. So we're just going to hold it on that. Let's put everything that we've had in this meditation in a golden circle that becomes a beautiful globe. Everything that we witnessed. Have it all fill in as it gets full, and all the communications, all the thoughts, all the emotions, the feelings, the people, the ideas, whatever there is, just put it in that globe. Send that down into the center of the earth. Let any energetic charge release, neutralizing it, settling it. If there's more for you, then you can allow that to continue with the flow until we meet again next week for our next meditation. Let's just intend that you have it with ease and grace, which is for your highest good in this present moment now and now. And now. And now. Let's bring that glow back up and explode it out into the universe, gifting back to others their energy, calling back your own. And with your next inhale and exhale, you can go ahead and wrap your arms around your body. And give yourself at least a 13-second hug so that you can feel joy of both embracing and being embraced by your most beloved self. When you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. And that meditation is complete. And so we have, I know, I love it that you're in your closet. You're in the closet. We have Janine in the closet, and I'm in Janine's amazing home and space that's filled with love and joy and sparkly magic. And it's the perfect home for a love sprite, energetic being that you are. And tonight, I'm going to just say it. I didn't get permission, but oh well. Tonight, Daniel occurred like a white, beautiful, radiant Pegasus, like a horse that was just flying up like golden and iridescent, just beautiful and perfect. So that's who lives here, so that you know. I got to be in this space. For those of you who weren't and don't, sorry for your luck. And congratulations, Steve, that you have this amazing, amazing son and daughter-in-law. That's incomparable is the word. That's what I have to say. See, you guys can see that she's in the closet. And so feel free to unmute if you only have 8 minutes from which to share or not, or you can just kind of be in that space of yumminess.
One thing I noticed when we were coating all of our organs, specifically the kidneys, I felt like this sense of like water raising in my body. So I almost like, and I could literally feel myself like oscillating back and forth. I don't know what that was for, but it felt really good because then it like cycled back to like even the vision of like being on the top of the mountain and we got to that like apex of it. And I can't put my finger on it. I feel like I felt like that before, but it wasn't like a sense of like my water filling, like, oh, like there's that drowning sensation. I literally felt like I was being lifted. It felt beautiful.
Oh, nice. Well, you know, your kidneys are where you process the fluids in your body. So that's appropriate. But then also your adrenals, which are like the little tiny beanie on top, that's responsible for like tiredness, like when you have like your adrenaline comes from a response for stress.
Yeah.
So it can be fight or flight or freeze. And if you don't give a chance to kind of like replenish your adrenals, you can be fatigued. But so as that was like also plumping up, then your energy would plump up because you're not in fight or flight. So it's like a settling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love that you felt that. It's really good.
I just want to say I felt very relaxed throughout. And thank you. And I was curious about the adrenals. You said they can shrivel up.
Well, I mean, they're just kind of like how I observed them as I was leading this meditation is that they're a little, they're sort of like tired from being in a world that it requires so much, that it's like all the stuff has been squeezed out of them, so they become like a dried up raisin or prune. So you can give it back some love. Like you can give them back some love so that they can have a rest. They can rehydrate. And so, I mean, they're sitting on top of the kidneys. So if you're not, everything's connected. I can't really speak to whether if you're dehydrated, that impacts on your adrenals, but I have it that it does, because when you're dehydrated, your fatigue is quite significant, but also you're not able to detox, and then it's like the stress. I mean, there's just so many aspects to it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do any bone breathing, but it came. Because I hope that it felt easy. I didn't want it to be stressful, but just kind of the noticing that we're fluid, right? So you don't have to be, it's not just your lungs that are breathing, your skin's breathing, your bones are breathing. The tiny little, my three favorite bones. Those are the smallest bones in your body or in your ear. And the one that only floating one that doesn't articulate with another bone is your thyroid, which is just right here protecting. It's like a little butterfly that protects your thyroid. But we did. And I do a meditation that has to do with rebalancing like the endocrine system, which is, the hormones. Maybe that was what was coming up. Well, actually, and I also just read that December 13th is when Mercury goes into retrograde. So for those of you that are into that and knowing that what Mercury is the planet that's responsible for communication and technology. And so if you're wanting to do any kind of shopping or anything, you're going to want to get that done by December 13th, because otherwise there may be like some hiccups in the holiday. Like what you ordered might not look the same as what you get, because it does break the technology. And communication, and all forms of communication. So think about the communication you have with yourself and the communication you have with other loved ones, other than you, because you're the number one love for yourself.
Is there a reason you made us hug for 13 seconds at least?
Yeah, because that's one of my, so when you hug, it takes 13 seconds for the oxytocin to drop.
Yeah.
So I just wanted everybody to be hugged as if I was hugging them. And so then I would have hugged you for 13 seconds at least, so that you could feel the drop. But you can do that. There's actually science to hugging yourself. It means you actually do release for yourself that comfort feeling. Like if you touch yourself, you can heal yourself with your own touch. So why not? What does it feel like to hug yourself? To be hugged is delicious. And to hug is delicious. See, I say it all the time now. I'm like so present to the big D. Big D delicious. Yeah, that's what I have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, David. I don't know if you wanted to say anything, but big D. See, we got the disco light.
This is for you, David.
Tell by the way you use my walk, I'm a woman's man.
No time to talk.
It's all right. It's okay. You can leave me other way. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on men. Okay, anyway, there you go.
Okay.
Thank you. See, everybody got to do a dance. Well, everybody, you and I are the everybody. Why not? It's just me and you.
Well, I am about to get Samira to the airport, although I'm gonna get her some dinner first.
Get me to the plane on time.
Yeah.
I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Then I'll be back again soon.
Oh, babe, I hate to go. Oh my God, I'm so happy I didn't get rest really,
I know.
but that's okay because I'll rest when I'm dead. That's what I have to say about that. All right, you all, it's 6:30, and so I'm gonna go ahead and call this meditation time complete. I wish you all, thank you, David. Enjoy your night. I have to go to so much love. And I'll see you at the morning meditation and
Yes.
next week and or wherever. Good night.
Thank you again. Good night.
Oh, I should stop recording first.
Oh, once you hit it, then it'll just, yeah.